Hello, beautiful Libra. Thank you for being here. My name is Jaden, and this is Lighthouse 36. Today I'm going to be doing a love reading, a singles love reading for the Libra Collective. All right, let's get started. Spirit, what message, overall theme do you have for Libra, please? Overall theme. Please give us one message from this deck. Overall theme. Life purpose. There was another zodiac sign that got this. Okay. Get two more cards, please, from this deck, Spirit. Overall theme for Libra. Singles love reading. Two more cards, please. Okay, two fell on the floor here. One is freedom. That's Martin Luther King, an image of Martin Luther King. And activation. Ooh, okay, this is interesting. Okay, let's get some clarifiers. Spirit, please clarify life purpose for Libra. Please clarify life purpose. The Seven of Cups and the Ace of Cups. Okay. Please clarify freedom. Please clarify freedom. The Eight of Swords and the Four of Cups. It's interesting. Oh, please clarify freedom. One more, please. One more, clarify freedom. One more to clarify freedom. Oh, I see. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. One more. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Okay, please clarify activation. Please clarify activation. Four of Wands. Wow. Okay, one more. The Six of Pentacles. Yeah, one more, please. One more. Oh, yes. Okay. The Ten of Swords. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, yeah. So there was another sign that had, I can't remember which one, this life purpose. I feel like your reading is just a little bit different than theirs, though. Okay. Okay, so I'm just going to take a few deep breaths and ground myself, and you're more than welcome to join me, connecting with the messages and the cards and with Spirit. Okay, Libra, I feel like you've, it could be recent or, a little bit more in the past, but I'm going to say recently. You recently exited a relationship, okay? And it was a significant one. And if this reading's too specific, if it doesn't resonate with you at all, please try one of your other placements. This is a collective reading. So try one of your other placements, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Don't make it fit if it doesn't fit. Okay, so I feel like you exited a relationship. I'm going to say a recent relationship, but it could have been, a little while back. I'm not, uh, I don't know how long, but, you know, you exited a relationship. Let's just leave it at that. Okay. And this relationship that you exited had you feeling very stuck. Okay. For a while there, you felt like you tried and you tried and you tried to make it work. You tried to make it fit. Okay. But it just didn't. Okay. To the point of exhausting yourself. You just couldn't take it anymore. You felt stuck. But at some point, you realized that you weren't. And I'll get to that in a minute. Um, you were very unhappy and bored with this relationship, okay? Here's 3 cups, but you're dreaming of another cup, okay? You weren't happy with that relationship. You wanted more for yourself, okay? With the 5 of Pentacles here, you kind of felt like you were like left out, like other people were happy, but somehow you didn't feel happy. Okay, like perhaps you were married, and this is just an example, and you saw all these other happy couples around you, and you had everything that should make you feel happy, maybe a home, maybe the finances, maybe the children, whatever it was, it felt like you should be happy, but you weren't, okay? And you felt very, very stuck, okay? But you eventually got yourself out of it. And this is what the Freedom card is doing here, okay? You freed yourself. You weren't really stuck. You freed yourself and you realized it and you got out of that. And with this here, it's like you left the past behind. You put the 10 of Swords is usually like 10 swords. You uh, uh, you put those swords down, okay? Whatever was causing you pain, you put them down. You left them in the past, and you rose like the phoenix, okay? Out of the ashes. You got yourself out of that oppression. Okay, whatever that oppressive relationship, okay, or whatever it was, you got yourself out of it. This is a romance reading, so a singles love reading, so I'm assuming it's a relationship, okay. But it could also have been like an oppressive family structure. So whatever it was, you got out of it. I'm going to assume it was a relationship, okay. And instead of focusing on like getting into another relationship, okay, this is not to say that you didn't have other partners, but they were no longer the most important thing to you. You started focusing on your life purpose, or what you felt is your life purpose. I told the other group that got this card that someone once told me in a reading, your life purpose is to be happy, okay? That's your only life purpose, to be happy. Excuse me. And of course, we can't all be happy all the time. This is the planet Earth and things go wrong. But overall contentment, okay? But for you, I'm feeling like it had something to do either with your children, like just focusing on your children if you have any, or focusing on a career, something that you always wanted to do. You may have gone back to school, or you may have, just focused on your career, an existing career. Um, that's the strongest that I'm getting for the majority of you, having to do with career. Um, but also it could be, your family, your children, if you have any, okay? And focusing on what you love, your hobbies, whatever brings you bliss, you've been focusing on that. Like I'm getting, for some reason, some of you make soap and candles. Okay, so that may be for a few of you. You've just been focusing on life purpose. So many choices here. Like when you gained your freedom, okay, it was like anything was possible. You know, it's like this humongous weight was lifted off your shoulders, okay, and anything was possible. And you were dreaming about it all. And of course, you probably couldn't pick them all out, but you focused on a few, okay? And you've been doing that, and it's brought you much joy. You're feeling very fulfilled, very happy. You're like to the point that your cup is overflowing, okay? Um, yeah. Um, and now you have enough to give to somebody else, okay? Um, I think in that past relationship, you were giving, okay, more than you were taking. The other person wasn't pulling their weight, okay? And now, um, and you were kind of left to feel exhausted, which is shown here in this card, okay? You needed to replenish yourself, and you've replenished yourself by following your life purpose, okay? What brings you bliss? What brings you joy? Whether it's career, family, and it doesn't have to be either or. Just anything that, your heart desired, you went after it. And now you've been replenished, rejuvenated, and you have enough to give to others, okay? And you may even be starting to think now of entering a new relationship, okay, again, because you've rejuvenated yourself, you've raised your vibration, and now you're going to attract someone of equal vibration or more, okay? And when you meet this person, um, it's something's going to be activated in you, okay? You may not even be looking for them, okay? Um, but when you meet them, you'll know that this is the one, okay? And it's going to be life altering for you, but in a good way. This activation card, it's about when humans discovered fire. It changed the trajectory of human evolution, okay? When they discovered fire. It changed the trajectory of human evolution, is what I'm hearing. And it's going to be the same when you meet this person, whether you're looking for them or not. It's going to change the trajectory of your life, okay? Um, uh, like I can't tell you, I just can't describe the impact it's going to have. It's going to be tremendous, like humans discovering fire. It's going to be like you've known this person all your life, okay? And it's like, how did I live before you even came into my life? Kind of thing. Um, you know, but you're coming much stronger now, okay? Because you've had these experiences with your life purpose, your cup overflowing, rejuvenating yourself, okay? Re energizing yourself. Now that you feel you have enough to give, you also you're going to feel like, yes, you're ready to share your heart with someone again, okay? And trust and open up in that way. And it's going to change your life, this relationship, in a good way, okay? They're going to respect who you are, okay? They're going to respect you following your bliss and doing what you love, whether it's career or family. If you have children, they're going to love your children like they're yours. They're going to respect that you're a full package, okay, is what I'm hearing. You're a package deal, and they're going to respect that. If you're a career woman or man, they're going to respect that. Um, because you had the courage to leave that relationship and free yourself and go after your bliss, this is why this is coming in. It's kind of like a reward from spirit. Um, and this relationship, this Four of Wands, is a celebration, and it's also a marriage card, so take it as it resonates. Um, this relationship has the potential to go long term, um, to last. It's not just going to be a fleeting relationship, okay? And there's going to be celebration and joy here. They're just going to fit perfectly into your life. Like, it's like you didn't know there was a missing puzzle piece, and then there they are. Or the cake tastes so much better with that cherry on top or with the frosting, you know? Okay, let's get one last message from the angels. Angels, what message do you have for Libra? What is the final message that you have for Libra? Any clarification, confirmation, or additional message for Libra Collective, please? One last message, please. One last message for the Libra Collective. I'm glad that card did not fall on the table because the image on the back is way too risque for YouTube. Healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. Isn't that interesting? Oh, Spirit, why is this card on the table? If you don't mind, I'm just going to pick it up and hold it for a minute. Spirit, it's on the table. What do you want us to know? Oh, interesting. Okay, very interesting. Okay, I was not expecting that. Okay, so this past person that you freed yourself from, um, you may be holding some resentment towards them, okay? Perhaps you still speak illy about them when you're talking, you know, to your closest friends or family members. Um, Spirit wants you, before you get into this other relationship, to heal your relationship with this past person. Okay, does that mean you go into counseling together? No, 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 no. Okay, they don't even have to know about it. But you can write a letter to them about everything that you felt and burn it. Okay, um, you can you know, speak to a counselor about what you went through. You can see an energetic healer. But Spirit basically, okay, I'm hearing the word forgive. Spirit wants you to forgive them for whatever it is they did. I think you're holding on to resentment towards them. Oh, just let me just catch my breath here and ground myself. It's like that old Buddhist saying that if you're holding anger and resentment towards another person, it's like picking up a hot coal which you intend to throw at them. Okay, but while you pick up the hot coal, you're burning yourself. So Spirit wants you to work on forgiving this person and also forgiving yourself for perhaps staying in that relationship too long or even falling for that person. Um, there's forgiveness for yourself. There's some healing work that needs to be done here. So pray on this, do some guided meditations if that resonates with you, journal about it, maybe do the letter ritual that I was mentioning to you, that you write to them but you never mail to them. You just burn it, okay? And give it to Spirit, give it over to Spirit, give it over to the earth. Okay, so forgiveness towards that person and forgiveness towards yourself. Okay, Libra. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I certainly did. Thank you so much for being here. I'm sending you so much love and wishing you all the very best on your journey. Take good care of yourself. Have a good rest of your day.